I made a video a couple days ago called I've Given Up on Daniel Jones. And if you haven't watched it, I recommend going to watch it. It's on YouTube. But the gist of it is that Daniel Jones keeps making mistakes and keeps making a lot of the same mistakes over and over and over again, the Giants quarterback. And on top of the mistakes, he's also not super talented physically. He had that good run, but even other than the ability to run, it's like he's kind of Mitchell Trubisky. And there are already 4 young quarterbacks in their first or second year who look like they're better than him. Kyler Murray, Drew Lock, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert. And we're entering this golden age of quarterbacks where there are so many talented young quarterbacks. In fact, I think very soon there's going to be more talented young quarterbacks than you have starting jobs in the NFL. And the Giants cannot afford to be one of the teams that, there's this young quarterback golden era, there's young quarterbacks everywhere. The Giants cannot afford to be one of the teams that do not have a good young quarterback. And so I've given up on Daniel Jones. My prediction is that I don't think it's going to work. But with that said, I also would not bench Daniel Jones at all. Because basically it makes no sense to bench him. So my prediction is he's not the long-term guy. But I ask you, what does benching Daniel Jones for Colt McCoy do for the Giants? How does that help the New York Giants? It doesn't. They're 1-7. If Daniel Jones continues to play badly, hey, guess what? You got a high draft pick. You can replace Daniel Jones. But also maybe, and I doubt this, but maybe somehow a switch gets flipped on and Daniel Jones starts playing really, really well. And then, yeah, you got your franchise quarterback. That'd be awesome. I don't think that's going to happen. But my point is that there's no benefit to benching Daniel Jones. My prediction is it's not going to work. I literally said I've given up on Daniel Jones. But what that means is I do not think that as the year plays out, he's going to turn out to be the long-term guy. But you still got to keep playing Daniel Jones all year. See how things turn out. You're likely going to have to replace him. But benching Daniel Jones does nothing helpful for the New York Giants.